Welcome to the Componentisation screencast. This presentation will provide a high-level insight into componentisation with regard to Uniface and N-tier architectures. It will describe why componentisation should be used and the supporting Uniface features. Selecting the architecture and approach for an application is often critical to its success, agility, maintenance, interoperability and lifespan. The high-level architecture should not be a technology-driven concept. It should be a flexible high-level framework that uses proven principles to deliver business value and a high return on investment. Componentisation can be viewed from two perspectives. The first is when building a new solution. The second is when modernising an existing monolithic application. In both cases, it is the logical grouping of programming logic into discrete reusable objects that interact to provide business value. The difference is the process required to get to these objects, that is, new development versus re-architecture. Splitting software into modules is good practice in application design. A componentized application can realize many benefits including maintainability and agility. This example illustrates two approaches to the same application. In the traditional version, there are a number of user forms that contain much of the business functionality. This style of development works, but may not meet the goal of low-risk maintenance. A single change to the data model or a business rule can mean changes to many components. Also, external interfaces are often limited to direct database interaction, meaning further duplication of business logic. This too increases the impact and risk resulting from change. The componentized version of the application shows the business logic and data structures encapsulated in a single component. The user forms interact with this component through well-defined operations. In this case, business logic changes are encapsulated in one place. The modifications are immediately available to all objects that call the operations. Major changes need not affect existing objects, as business functionality can be delivered through new operations. External integration is also improved by using industry-standard mechanisms to expose the business object's interface. Third-party tools will reuse the exact business logic applied to the main application, with no requirement to know about or understand the underlying implementation. Componentization is a key requirement for modern development techniques such as N-tier, object orientation, service-oriented architectures, and software as a service. With B2B applications, e-commerce, and the general globalization of business, interoperability of applications is a necessity. The agility of applications is another key driver for componentization. New innovations and the way people interact with technology is changing at an ever-increasing rate. The core business functionality of many applications remains the same. To ensure continued success, they must be able to adapt to new innovations. Componentization will help reduce risk and minimize the time to market whilst maximizing the return on investment. Many businesses run successfully on applications well over 10 years old. Over time, the cost of maintaining these applications increases due to the inherent rigidity of the underlying monolithic architectures. Small changes can have a widespread impact, so adaptability is restricted. Old applications may also have fallen out of support. Compatible hardware will eventually be irreplaceable, and changes to the operating system may cause failure. By starting the componentization process now, a phased approach to switching components becomes a reality. This allows the gradual modernization of a system and the best utilization of new technology. This increases the return on investment and business value provided by the original application.